It's the final countdown.
We
just crossed into another song. Also, cults around you, Lantern. I'm definitely not giving you back this mixture.
This happened. This happened when I was in high school. It was my entire high school career. It was friggin' creepy.
And someone tried to do it on Discord too. I stopped them.
Yeah.
And then most of the crew, including some past members, did the whole lanterns thing, lanterns last, lanterns this.
Okay.
I want to point
First
out
of
how much
all-
this does not look like a CD-ROM.
I was gonna say, it looks like a cassette.
Yeah.
Yeah. Also, I'm gonna say, besides, Cult of Raven would sound just cooler because ravens are cool. And you can have an actual symbol as opposed to, like, well, I guess lantern, you could have a lantern and... Why am I discussing the logistics of this?
I mean, we do have a family crest. Like, my family does legit have a family crest. My brother has a modified version of it tattooed on his chest.
And we made a Landstar one.
Yeah.
I think I have, like, my maiden name's family crest on a glass somewhere in the house that I kept.
Mm-hmm.
So, I'm not saying my maiden name online, but it's French, so...
Okay. So, if you recall, she said her window looked directly at the place where we need to go. And all we have is a scrawny little plant there. Let's fix that.
This old stray dog and Jesus are all the friends I got.
Hello, Butterball. Are you here to help us beat the big wig?
I wait for Pete's appearance.
Come on. Actually go. Thank you.
Here we are finally, you bigwig scum. Now you're going to pay for the murder of my teddy bear. I'm going to reduce you to a heap of pixels that I will myself splatter all over the universe.
So, before we can do anything about that,
We're gonna send him to retirement.
yes, we are.
Ooh, there's a lot of blood there.
Yeah, that don't look good. I'm just trying to get the save screen up here so I can...
Oh,
There we go.
God, I forgot. I don't even, oh, God.
Yeah,
Those
things
are
aren't looking
cocoons.
good at the top of this tower, are they?
No.
It's fine.
It's fine.
Isn't that the one part in The Hobbit where they got captured by the spider and then eventually captured by the elves?
Something like that. Luckily,
Yeah, I
luckily
think I
with
prefer the spider.
with the difficulties I have scrolling the screen up, it will seem like there's a timed thing we have to do, but there really isn't. It's not timed at the point in time we need to actually scroll through things. But before we get going, let's look. We've got a VCR slot here. We got the big wig sitting here. We've got a weirdo sitting here, self-titled by the game. We've got stairs here. We are known as the big wigs, and there's some stuff at the top we will need to pay attention to when it comes time to it. But that's what we need to notice for the immediate thing. Plus, this force field.
Good timing, eh? The bigwig is protected by a hatred field that you cannot cross in your present condition. Lighten your thoughts, make your mind float.
Make your mind float.
So we're gonna need the NyQuil and the bendy straw.
Yeah,
No.
that'll do it. Or we can just levitate our way through. Admiral Akbar, I presume.
It's a trap.
I think
Take it out of my laboratory!
Hey, Mondo! Well, he is part Bazook.
I smell
Good, we're
pennies.
Minecraft.
I knew he was a blockhead.
He's a square.
So, that's done.
How?
He was so enlightened that he was against hatred, and the hatred could not sustain it.
Basically. And that's the only purpose this guy serves. So, nothing bad could possibly happen if we just go up and exchange words with the bigwig, right?
Yeah.
After all, we
Rogue
don't have
Badger
anything else to
versus-
click on around here.
Everything's fine.
And who are you to dare interrupt my meditation? How'd you get in? I'll make you pay dearly. Shut up, you renegade! I am the son of Azimuth, who you had kidnapped because you were scared of him. Admit it! I didn't know Azimuth had a son. Yes, I neutralized him because he was getting on my nerves with his Schnibble. A tale, a utopia, an imposter, this Schnibble. He could have started riots in the city, that old lunatic with his nonsense.
And he just shoots us.
Our young Woodruff never attained the status of hero. Forced to wear a morphoplastic nose, he became the butt of everybody's joke.
Haha, we're a bot.
Whoa.
So, that's one way to lose here.
No, we're going to have to go through that again.
Yeah, I should be able to hit escape and pass by the... Oh yeah, you actually have to click on it to get it to... You actually have to
Because you
get
don't
the...
know.
There we go.
Knock, knock.
Levitate. There we go. So now, we know if we click on him, we will die horribly. Or
Yep.
just have our nose broken. One of the two. So, obviously that is not that lethal of a thing. So let's use the trash can lid from Grandia.
Woo!
I have no hatred for you, Bigwig, because you are not responsible. You are under the grip of forces of evil that invaded you mistakenly. But you have to give in. Give yourself up while there is still time. Don't waste your saliva, you conceited dog. What weapons do you plan to use against me? Look around you. This is an impregnable fortress, and you just went straight into the wolf's mouth. There are weapons out there even more formidable than you can ever dream about, Bigwig. You bore me with your chit-chat. You talk just like your father. I'm going to shut you up.
When Captain America throws his mighty shield.
Hey, buddy, no more resources? You've got some nerve, you little twerp. I'm gonna do you in. You...
He's got a cane!
So now you're kind of on a timer. You can technically go out here. You can jump out the window. Don't do this. It's a boring game over. But if you just wait long enough...
Naked.
One more.
You know, I've never seen this game over. I knew of it. I've never seen it. Yeah, I'm with you, Woodruff.
We never heard again of Woodruff, our young hero, the key to our salvation. According to legend, the bigwig reduced him to a heap of pixels that scattered all over the Purple Hill.
So that happened. Or didn't happen. As we'll...
That's how it could happen, but how about this?
Yes, but how about this?
I just realized we're Clue now. It actually happened, like... So we're gonna have to go through this again!
Knock, knock.
Yeah, but it doesn't take very long to get to this, so...
So you knocked on the hatred field, you used levitate to get rid of the hatred field, you got the trash can lid to deal with the shooting of the nose.
Okay, I should be able to do what I need to do now.
You got mugged by that guy who looked like Will Wheaton. I'm not Will Wheaton.
Okay, and now that he's up there, let's... Before he can actually make his clone of us, we've got this hypnotic CD-ROM here.
Raven, save all poopages for the end of the game.
Nope, not happening.
And now he's neutralized.
Glory to the Hypnotoad.
Basically, that's basically what's going on there. Come on.
Blanchard, are you okay? Sorry, your boyfriend broke.
To be fair, he's sick.
I'm trying to get this to...
Good.
Come on. Get up there. Get up to the top.
Yes, I know of the Hypnotoad, but they're making weird hypnotized noises.
That's what he does.
It's being extremely... There we go.
So, how about...
I don't want to redo this again, so, you know.
For like, what, the 5th time?
Yeah.
So how about we cure some scurvy with some lay on hands?
That's not how that friggin' works.
That woke him up.
So...
Lay on orange juice.
So you remember how we got the magic headphones from Azimuth? The ones that
from the
aged
beginning of
us?
Yeah.
So, now that he's hypnotized, we can do this.
Once he gets there.
This machine can make you younger or older. Should I try it?
Oh god, it's dark matter from Kirby.
Ridley?
That's the beast.
It was part predator?
Yeah, this thing is kind of nasty.
So, before we continue on, I just reached into his clothes. The clothes that were left there, and got a magnetic card out of it. We don't need this until the very end, but we went ahead and did that just to make sure that works. So now, there are a handful of deaths that can happen here. Most of them end up the same. So I'm only going to show one of them.
That is fair.
So anyway...
Yeah,
see if I can...
Remember how they were talking about a beast and we saw that thing talking to Cocut? Yeah, we're gonna actually have to fight it.
Yep. So there was a switch back here that took me forever to find the first time I played this game. I could not find that switch for the life of me. But that is the way you get up to this final fight room here. So...
And I have the anti-beast. I have the cute little fluffy butterball. Also, once we get to a certain point, I'm going to start questioning something.
So...
I know you're eager, Woodruff.
Let's get it over with, you filthy beast. Now that you've showed your real face, be fearful, because I have the Schnibble on my side.
If you think I'm scared by this so-called power invented by Azimuth, you're wrong, you little twerp. All I wanted from him was to rejuvenate the body of the bigwig I was using. Bigwig is not bad at all, especially the privileges. But it doesn't matter. You're young, you'll do.
Beware of the Schnibble, you beast! It will destroy you!
We're doomed. There's absolutely nothing we can do about this. This is game over. Also, what the game over you're about to see is pretty much the game overs for the rest of the game. I will just point them out. But we have a moment here. While he's sitting there hiccuping.
It seems that Woodruff, our young hero, failed because a new bigwig, even worse than the previous one, took power.
Whoa!
So, there's that.
Yeah, so that kind of tells us that the Bigwig was originally not as bad, and we probably would have been able to reason with him if it wasn't for the beast.
Very possibly. So, let's go ahead and reduce him to dust. Again.
This machine can make you younger or older. Should I try it?
So, get the card again. Push the switch. Get up there. And now, something you will notice, there is a hook in the middle of the room here. That's pretty important.
Are we gonna be hanging out?
In a manner of speaking, yes. So anyway.
Let's get it over with, you filthy beast. Now that you've showed your real face, be fearful, because I have the Schnibble on my side.
If you think I'm scared by this so-called power invented by Azimuth, you're wrong, you little twerp. All I wanted from him was to rejuvenate the body of the bigwig I was using. Bigwig is not bad at all, especially the privileges. But it doesn't matter. You're young, you'll do.
Beware of the Schnibble, you beast! It will destroy you!
So this all happens the same way. He invades our body. And before we succumb, we have the Buzuyuli, which we eat.
Time to give us some chronic indigestion.
In a manner of speaking, yes. So now we've kind of got to hurry just a little bit. It's not the worst though. First, we have the Sprotsnog here.
The eggnog.
And you see the hole.
Yep.
Sacred gum.
So there's that.
I think it's locked.
And what is it that you're going to do now that you don't have any more Buzuyoli to protect yourself?
Oh, I'm hypnotized by the filthy beast. It's going to jump. It's all over.
So as soon as it gives me control back...
You caught the Pokemon.
Do 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 do.
Here's the thing. The evil that was in the souls of the council from before is in there, along with now the beast, the original evil from the past. That means the next time that stupid thing gets opened, that beast is going to be a lot stronger.
So we walk out of there.
Yeah,
The president was a robot.
Ah, I understand now. I was merely a puppet in the hands of the bigwig who was ripping the city blind. My turn to act now. I'm committed to straighten up this mess rapidly. For starters, I will correct injustice, abusive taxes, and get rid of this damn numeric keypad.
The bigwig's reign of terror has ended.
Woodruff,
Our reign of terror has
Azimuth's
just
spiritual
begun.
son,
Yay.
solemnly decided to accomplish the aims of the Schnibble. He was given the authority to govern by a population ready for change, and grateful that he rid the city of a tyrant who terrorized them. Woodruff, the bad with no childhood, became a popular president who reconciled humans and bazooks. During his tenure, the city prospered and opened itself to the outside world. The jungle was conquered. The first expeditions outside the region started at that time.
They got very confused with the mood they wanted for the ending.
And that's the end.
Makes more sense than Goblin story does.
Well, yeah,
And
there was
I say that as somebody who loves Goblin story.
yeah. It still doesn't take much to make more sense of Goblins 3.
Again, I've never seen.
Goblins 3 is a series of events that be strung together with some narrative that barely makes sense.
Goblins 2 and Goblins 3 are just a series of adventure puzzle escape rooms.
Yeah.
Yeah, this actually had a concrete plot. And at the time, it was considered pretty good social commentary as well. But we're not going to get into that.
Yeah,
I'd still say it is in a lot of ways, but yeah.
I think it's trying.
Yeah.
I think the game is trying to crash on me here.
Well, we're done, so...
Yeah, it's flickering out my recording window pretty badly right now. I think it's
More
trying to close, but I
NyQuil
can't do
time.
it. Yeah, more
Woo!
NyQuil time. But that
Fine.
was the Bizarre Adventures of Woodruff and the Schnibble of Azimuth.
Plot twist! We were the Schnibble all along.
Yes.
And the Schnibble was also the friends we made along the way. We're
So-
all the Schnibble, apparently. I don't know.
So what did you guys think of it, those of you that have never seen it before?
It was a decent adventure game. I don't think it's as good as, like, say, some of Sierra or LucasArts' other offerings, but it's a decent, solid game, if a little weird. Like, it definitely takes the good parts of the Gobliiins games and other Coktel Visions games, and, like, the good bits of Sierra games, and mashes them together reasonably well. Some of the puzzles are a little moon logic-y, but I think they're less moon logic-y than, again, Gobliiins.
Star, what did you think?
Seemed just silly fun to me.
Yeah, the thing is, it wasn't like, you know, a big breakout, oh my god, epic game. It was just, I just enjoyed it because I liked the atmosphere. It wasn't, like, once you got, like, figured out the logic of the world, it wasn't that weird, and I kind of liked the sci-fi magic mix without it being so, like, it played, a lot of games like that at the time would have been very grimdark with a similar thing, like the supernatural and futuristic magic stuff. It would have been more Shadowrun, grimdark, kind of depressing.
Yeah.
And yeah, technically this is a crapsack world, but would you call this game depressing?
Like, it's a crapsack world, but it's funny about it.
Yeah, and I kind of like that. That's something I've always kind of enjoyed. And Raven, I know you've seen a playthrough of it, but what do you think of it?
All I have
Raven?
is it's a weirdo game. And I bring up there's the force of comparison to something like Beneath a Steel Sky. It is something similar, but at the same time, tone's different. It's just not very well managed to tone.
What, Steel Sky or Woodruff?
Beneath a Steel Sky. It's a mixture of dark and strangely you have to place humor at times.
Yeah, from what you're saying, like I tried to play Steel Sky, but yeah, it didn't feel as well mixed. Like this game is still dark. I mean, for God's sakes, freaking cocoons and bones at the end of the game, and murder and.
That's the Sire's making more of his bone vodka.
Yeah, this is true. See, I always get the feeling that they were more inspired by, say, the likes of Sam and Max for their sense of humor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But they wanted to carry on the whole super surreal world idea they had with goblins. So they kind of kludged the two together, and there's definitely some spots where it doesn't mesh well. But overall, the game's solid enough. So anyway, I still think the game is trying to die on me here.
Probably.
So I think it's about a time to let it go and move past.
We played it again. I got my nostalgia fix, saw the ending again with the creepy Woodruff CGI head.
So anyway, I think that will just about do it for this Let's Play.
Yep. We'll be back with something else, something definitely different.
And who knows, maybe I'll be back for the Gobliiins games. Because I've never seen those, so that'll be fun. It'll be an inverse.
Gobliiins 1 is a steaming turd. I'm just gonna say that now.
And we're still gonna play it.
Yeah, I was gonna say, we still need to play it, just so I can suffer along with you.
But we can have Lantern run those games.
Oh god.
Yeah.
Wait, is Lantern's computer working?
Yes. Yes, it is.
Sorry, Lantern. Bye. You're gonna. But once you feel better, though, we're not gonna make you do it sick. We're not that evil.
No, that's where we're getting to play Baba is you with webcam on.
Yeah.
They're not that evil. That's probably worse because of the webcam thing.
God.
Raven?
Anyway.
No, don't be evil, please. You're such a nice, sweet DM.
Baba is blue.
Bye, folks.
Bye.
Later.
Bye.